Hello everyone. In this session, we will try to discuss about the insect cuticle. See, in the previous topic, what we have discussed is about the wood, which is nothing but a fiber reinforced organic matrix. Now, even here also, in the living being, that too, especially in the insect, we are taking this as an example, and then afterwards we are explaining it. A cuticle is a key contributor to the success of the insecta. This inner layer provides a strong exoskeleton of the body and the limbs, a epitomize the internal support and the muscle attachment. The wing and as well as acts as a barrier between the living tissues and the environment. The exoskeleton cuticle is an insect's first physical barrier to infections and as well as the mealworm beetle. The two primary components of the insect cuticle is the chitin fibers and as well as a proteinaceous matrix. The fibers are high aspect ratios of around 3 nanometers in diameter. The matrix is formed primarily from a various proteins and other organic and inorganic materials. Now, the stiffness of the chitin fibrils and as well as the matrix protein is reportedly somewhere around the 70 GPa, 70 to 90 GPa, and as well as 120 GPa. The cuticle is divided into two primary sections, the epicuticle and as well as a procuticle. The epicuticle layer is a protective coating whose thickness may be varying from zero point 0.1 to 10 micrometers and the essential protective barriers. The structural part that provides the shape and as well as the mechanical stability is the procuticle. The thickness of the procuticle is varying from 10 to 200 micrometers, and it is made up of a series of thin composite lamellae containing a chitin fibers, which serves as a reinforcement. Within each layers of the chitin fibrils and are about 6 nanometers apart and oriented in the same directions, whether the direction changes from layer to layer while depends upon the circumstances. In the forces normally experienced by the part are along the single directions, then the direction of the chitin fibers are clearly preferred in that directions only. However, the orientation of the fibrils usually changes from layer to layer. That too, especially the preferred orientation of the neighboring sheets is varying from 7 degree to 8 degrees and always in the same direction. Either it may be in the clockwise or it may be in the anti-clockwise direction throughout the cuticle. The intricacies or arrangement of the fibers in a general and as and around the stresses razors or the partial offer the important guidelines in the design and as well as the fabrication of the fiber reinforced composites. The insect cuticle is an extraordinary natural composites assembled at the nanometer level. The sophistication and the control evident of its fabrication and a simple remarkable one marvelous at the process that allows the range of the seventh order of the magnitude of the Young's modulus and extremely intricate differences in the architecture over the order of 1 mm or less than the usually is of the same of material. The corresponding properties of the mild steel of the glass fiber reinforced and the graphite fiber reinforced composites are included in order to highlight the comparison of the natural material. The cuticle is a one example in which consists of the two things. One is the fiber. The another one is nothing but a matrix material. The chitin is nothing but the fibers, which even the fiber orientation is also depending upon the type of the loading what it is taking place, which the exoskeleton, which is nothing, which is making a covering or a protective material from the environment, which is a hard core shell. The schematic arrangement is as shown in the figure. On the body of the insects, the layer by layer it has been arranged at a different angle, somewhere around varying from 7 to 8 degrees. Even these variations is also either it may be in the clockwise direction or it may be in the anti-clockwise direction. This is also a part of the, what we can say, a membrane or a joining member to the muscle, which which will helps in protection, that too especially once if the insects are under infectious.